Good morning. It is June 22nd. This is giving much very humble beginning vibes, right? Back in the... I can't believe that it's getting ready to be a year from the time I started doing these videos. I didn't have any structure. Still really don't, but it's more put together now than it has been in the earlier days, right? So, did y'all catch that moon last night? Like, wow. And then the one on the 21st of July. If you know, you know. Yeah, it's going to be lit these next 30 days. Yeah, I sat outside. I was like, dang, I should bring my crystals out here. But I had already charged them last weekend. Was it last weekend? They got charged last week, for sure. But I could have always, brought them outside last night. But it was just a vibe, I sat outside. It was like, I think it was like sometime after midnight, maybe. It was, it was definitely after midnight. I can't remember the time it was exactly. My little selenite wand has like grooves and I love it. Yeah, it was just a vibe last night. Sat outside, just in deep thought and just giving gratitude and, just feeling like it was just me and the moon, nothing else. It was really good. So, yes, as promised. So, yesterday morning, I got up, the usual routine, right? And I wasn't really feeling my best. And then this song came on, and it's called Everything's Going to Be All Right. I'll stick it in the community board. And I'm like, yeah, you know what? It's going to be all good. It's going to be all good. Don't even worry about it. So, and if that wasn't enough convincing me, because clearly it wasn't, on the road, I just happened to catch like one of those, I call them like little holographic rainbows, because it's not like a full rainbow. It's just like colors, it's the colors in the sky. And for me, sunshiny rainbows, love and light. Yeah, so I saw that. I'm just like, just giving thanks and gratitude, because it's like, hey, get out this shit. You good. Don't worry about it. It's all good. It's going to be all good. And, I recently started carrying a Mojo bag. And so, that with that. And then as I'm getting close to where I'm supposed to be, tell me why I see the other part of the rainbow. It's not even like an arc. It's like in a circle. So I'm like way on a different part of town to see part of it. And then once I get closer to where I'm going, I see the other part of it. Ugh, I hope I wasn't flashing. Oh my God. Well, if I was, I'm sure YouTube will get my ass. So flag this video, whatever. Jesus, I hope I wasn't exposing shit. I'm sorry. And I'm just like, okay, so it's going to be all good. It's going to be okay. It's going to be a great day. And it was, it really was. yeah, it really was. And I just felt so fortunate and so blessed. And, you know, I have to realize, for me that I'm not going to always be perfect. My peace isn't always going to be perfect, but you live and you learn, right? So then later on yesterday, I got a text about a rainbow. And this person was actually on a flight and was actually able to see the rainbow from the airplane. I'm like, okay, this is 3 times for me. I'm like, I'm so ready. Like, is my pot of gold here? Like, what is it? Because I know that everything yesterday was not a coincidence. I do not believe in coincidences. There was the piece of the rainbow I saw once I got on the highway. Then there was the other part of it once I was getting close to my destination. Then I get a text showing a rainbow from an airplane. Like, I'm so ready and I'm so grateful. And yeah, that was my day. And then to top it off, like yesterday, I was sitting in my living room and I'm like, what is this bright light? I had a lamp on in the room. I'm like, what is this bright light shining in my face? I'm like, oh, it's the sun setting and it's reflecting off of this window into my living room. I'm like, it was like a golden piece, and just in that moment, just giving gratitude to just be able to have a moment. Like I got up and I turned I hope y'all can hear me. Where is my mic? Oh, jeez. So anyways, yeah, I got up to turn my lamp off so that way I could absorb, the full effects of the sun rays coming into my living room, even opened up the blinds a little bit. And I'm just sitting there in just so much gratefulness. It was just like I was just having a moment, me, the sun setting with spirit, just goodness. And I'm just so grateful and just giving gratitude. It was just such a quiet, peaceful moment, and I can't say that I have a lot of those moments, but when I do, like that right there to me is the richness that you cannot obtain just, given to you by the world. That right there, those moments is what wealth feels like, and those moments, it's priceless. And I'm grateful to have those types of moments once they come around and just savor. And I savored it up until I realized the sun was no longer shining into my living room. And then, I gave thanks and I closed my blinds, turned my lamp back on, and it was just great. It really was. And, I wish those moments for each and every one of you that watches this. And then, if you don't, for whomever my 40 and 1 subscribers are, whatever, even if out of all of them, it's only a couple that watch it, I wish for all 41 of my subscribers to experience that feeling at least one time in their life, or just regularly, not even one time, but regularly, and let it be something new every single time. Okay, y'all, I think I'm going to wrap because I just wanted to get on and discuss this before I completely get, whatever happens today. I just didn't want this moment to pass me by and I completely forget about, yesterday and last night. It was special to me and I'm grateful. It's like a present. Wink, wink.